Hey guys, welcome back to your review channel. Today I'm looking at an item from Neewer. It's a GM35 fluid head. I did purchase this myself. They did not send me this, so all the opinions and all the review is totally my own. No one paid me for anything. Nobody influenced me. I'm giving you my fair and full thoughts on this tripod head. So I was in the mood for a tripod head, in the market. For a new tripod head, and I saw this one here and there weren't a lot of reviews. Actually, there were no video reviews on this at all. So I wanted to make a review and show you a little bit about this fluid head. I did order one before, a little bit smaller. You can take a look at that video as well. This one is a little bit bigger, so I wanted something, nothing wrong with it. I just wanted a little bit bigger base, a little bit bigger head. This is just a little package in here, a little information. So it does come with a little, some information, some paperwork, manual. It's an adapter for a 1/4 inch to an 1/8. You can adapt that, and also comes with an Allen wrench for adjustments as far as the pivot head is concerned. You can adjust the pivot head, you can adjust that as well. So let's just take a look at it, quick. So this is up to, will hold up to 11 pounds. This is pretty beefy. This weighs about 1.5 pounds. It looks small, but I have to tell you, it's pretty beefy and pretty rugged. In the hand. I do like that quite a bit. It's got a tilt base on it here, so you can adjust this between 7 degrees positive and negative to adjust this pivot base here. Now loosen this out here, and this is the handle. So you can pull the handle out, and you can lock this down, and here is the handle. Now to extend the handle, you just loosen up this little piece here, and you can extend the handle back and forth. You can see that, so how that works. So that's good, I like that. That's a good feature, and we'll just leave this locked up for now. Lock this up. Just screw that down. Okay, so when you first get something like this here, it does have to break in a little bit. You have to give it some time to break in, but it's pretty beefy and pretty heavy. It's going to work perfect for my situation. I'm actually think I'm going to love this fluid tripod, fluid head. You can see it's got this nice smooth motion to it. You can see that, and it's got a nice easy tilt back and forth. You can see that. Now it does take time to break in because it is tight, and that's to be expected. It's going to be tight, so that's going to break in, and just make sure it's just open and loose, and it'll just go back and forth. It does have a bubble on it as well, so you can level your tripod, and that's what this is for. So you can loosen this. This will pivot back and forth. You can see how that pivots. So you can adjust without moving your tripod legs. You can actually adjust the bubble easy with that. So that's actually a really good feature. I like that as well. So instead of moving the legs and adjusting them, you can actually adjust that. That's where your 7 degrees plus or minus come into right here. Again, it's got that fluid head here. It's got the lockdown, so that'll lock this down here so it won't move back and forth. And also you can tighten this up and it won't pivot up and down on your angle. Now it does have has a built-in little Allen wrench here as well. Now this Allen wrench is for the quick connect. You just unscrew this real quickly. It does come off pretty fast. And you have a little thumb screw here to put onto your tripod, or let's say you have a rig like this and you want to mount it at the bottom. That's what this little thumb screw is for. But if you really want to crank it down, they give you an Allen wrench as well to fit in here, and you can actually tighten it up that way as well. So a couple different ways of tightening it down if you have to. And this is a magnetic, actually a very ingenious idea. This little magnet, little Allen wrench just sticks in here, a little magnet, and catches it. The only thing I do recommend, just be careful. If it does pop out, you could lose it. Just be careful of that. But I think once it's in there, it shouldn't fall out. This is adjustable, the plate. So if you have a camera that's a little bit more top heavy, you can adjust the weight distribution with that. That's what you use that for, to balance it out. So if it's too top heavy, if you have a very long lens, it could be top heavy, and you can push this all back. That's the idea behind that. Okay, then you can lock it down. Again, it's got this nice extended handle. I like this a lot. This I really like. That's really a nice feature that locks the plate, the pivot, all around. Really, really nice. Again, here it is right here, Neewer GM35. That's what it says right here. Again, a nice quality. And I'm surprised with the quality because the higher end tripod fluid heads are very expensive. Like very, very expensive. This one here, very, very reasonable for what you get. It does hold, like I said, 11 pounds or 5 kilograms is the max weight on this, just so you know. Let me take a look at some of the other specs. It is 4.6 inches tall, or 116 millimeters on the length on this. And the base is one thing I did interesting. The base here, this is 46 millimeters. Now, the reason why it's important to know that, look at your tripod and see what size your tripod base is that it sits on. The last one I had was 37. It was too small. This is a little bit bigger. and I think this is going to work fine. It is this fold down. So when you travel with it, just make sure, I would just make sure this is put down this here. That way you don't dent it or bend it when you're traveling. Tripod folds up, everything goes like this. And then when you're ready, you open it up like that. You get it ready and you can adjust it as you need it. And that's how I would do it. Again, it's got that really nice fluid head on the angle. It's got the quick release, like I said. It's got a lot of options on this thing. It's got the locking hub over here, so you can lock that pan and tilt if you want to, and you can loosen it up. And this will loosen up over time. The only thing is that you need to know, during cold weather, it can take a little bit longer to loosen up because it is almost like a bearing and a grease kind of fitting in here, let's call it, or some kind of fluid in here that makes it really, this gives it that really fluid feel. That's why they call it a fluid head. Okay, again, either way, you can just see how it just goes back and forth, up and down, and that's really, really good feature. I like that. Feels really good in the hand. And the only thing, I don't think I have any cons. I think it's really good. It has a total pan of 90 degrees up and 55 degrees down, so you get a little bit more degrees. So you can do that. You can almost do that all the way down if you're doing a down shot, and all the way up. You can't get all the way up, but you can get pretty close to it, around 55 degrees on that angle. And let's see what else I have for you. I think that's it. I'm definitely going to give this a 5 out of 5. I'd like the build on it. The quality is excellent, and the cost of this compared to a higher end brand name, you're going to save yourself a few dollars, as you know. So that's what I have. That's how it came. Again, the Neewer GM35. Definitely, it's going to stay in my home. I'm going to use it for my production work, and I'm going to recommend this one. So hope you enjoyed this quick review and unboxing. There's no videos of this whatsoever. I think it's good. I'm going to recommend it. I think you should use it. I think it's great. It just balances right in the middle where you want to be as far as I'm concerned. You can have a heavier DSLR on here, or you can use your phone. It doesn't really matter. You have that flexibility. So if you want to add on lights, you want to add on wireless microphones, you have all that weight. So you're going to have to make sure you handle all that. And that's why it's good to have something like this. All right, guys, appreciate it as always. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If I brought you some value, let me know. If you're interested in purchasing this, there will be a link on the top of the right here. Go ahead and purchase that. Also down below in the description, just click on that and it'll give you also a link there as well. You do get a small affiliate commission, as you know, and will cost you nothing, but it does help support my channel, and I really do appreciate that. So I appreciate everyone watching the video, and let me some comments and leave me some reviews, or give me some ideas down below if you think this is good, if it's going to work for you. And I do appreciate that. And also like and share the video. That really means a lot to me as well. All right, guys, see you at the next review, and thanks for watching.